Yo, what's up guys, it's Ruben here. Today I will be talking about my new Stemplar build for the Imperial City. Yes, what is this? A Templar build for the Imperial City, stamina based? You heard it right. My dear friends, this build is a very strong build for 1 vs 1. I can do 1 vs X with it, but not too much, like 1 vs 3 and stuff like that. But it's very, very effective. It's a very strong build, it's a sustainable build. It's mainly focusing on DPS rather than sustainability. However, you have a decent amount of sustainability. It's not like you will be down in a couple of seconds. So, yeah, it's just like you can see the DPS output. Oh, fuck. For example, here I'm having some fights as well. Like you can see the binding jabs still does insane damage. It has some crits of 2k and does an average, well, it's saying 800, but you also have like 1.4k. See the DPS? Boom, boom, boom. See that guy going down. See that guy going down. I kind of failed there with charging in and stuff like that myself. Now I'm unfortunately getting help of that guy. But the execute is so strong. And you see the binding jabs itself is so strong as well, you know. A Phantom Arrow. I'm wearing shield breakers, so that makes it very suitable against swords as well. Like you can see here, for example. I'm just spamming light attacks and they go right through his shields. You see him? You see his health going down. Boom, boom, boom. I did some fighting against some good swords. They had such a hard time. This guy should be dead right now. Don't know if you guys noticed. Like, just watch his health. See, 0. He should be dead. However, he was wearing Phoenix. Phoenix had his bucket at the moment. So, that's the only reason he didn't die there yet. And now you probably think, oh, Ruben, but you are getting help from the other guys. Now, yes, I did. Here I did. But I also did some fighting off stream and screen where I did it without. And the other video before, you saw it as well. So this build has decent sustainment. I'm running myself drinks. I'm playing on my Orc, by the way. See, only now is Phoenix is getting activated. I'm playing on my Orc here. Very strong. Really nice with the weapon damage. The race I would recommend for this build are Vanguard, Orc and Imperial. First Imperial, then Vanguard and then Orc. However, you can also go with other race, of course. So we'll now get started with the build. So guys, here is the build, the Templar build. It's pretty much done. I'm going to with you guys through the skills, but first of all, I already talked about the races once again if you didn't catch it up. Imperial would be well, actually Vanguard would be my number 1 for extra stamina, stamina return, you know, max stamina. After that, probably Imperial. However, Orc is very nice as well regarding the latest update with the passives, like increase your damage with melee weapon attacks by 4%. Quite nice. However, I would say all these 3 races are quite close to each other, and I wouldn't really say one is better than the other because each has their own advantage. Though really, if I had to pick one, I would say Vanguard. Okay, so we will start firstly with what I am. I'm an evil werewolf. Yes, why am I still a werewolf? Well, basically, you know, the Templar ultimates are very nice, but they are not that good. I always had the Fighters Guild Flawless Downbreaker slotted here, which you can also do, by the way. Well, so that your weapon damage is increased by 8%. So that's nice if you want more weapon damage, you know. Then you got almost 2.6k, and without it you got... see, it's a big difference, that little 8%. So it's giving you like 140, 150 weapon damage more. However, I like to go in werewolf form sometimes because it deals a lot of damage with this build. I also tested it out and I'm pretty sure the shield breaker set still works in werewolf form, you know, and that's one of the sets I'm using. However, if you want more sustainability, you can slot the werewolf, and also because you are weapon damage focused, the werewolf is quite strong. I would recommend the other morph. I just chose Pack Leader because it looks cooler, you know, the white wolf. I'm not joking, that's the reason why I chose it. Normally I go for like what is best, but that white wolf is just so damn epic. Though the berserker version would be better. I don't have any morphs here yet, so yeah. But we will just go and start focusing on the real skill line. We have a two-handed and a bow. We will start with two-handed. First we will start with Adric Spear line, Sun Shoot, morph to Radiant Ward. Why Radiant Ward? This is for if you have more opponents around you. Surround yourself with a solar shield. Each successful hit increases the shield strength by 5%. So, that's basically the reason. It's not a huge shield. It only absorbs 80% of your max health. However, it just can be the little bit, you know, you cannot get up before a fight, quickly get up, you know. So, number 2, we have the two-handed weapon charge, more to Stampede. Yes. Why did I choose for Stampede? Why I always use critical charge? Critical charge is very nice if people are running around away. You can just charge into them and they will get lots of damage. You charge in. But I chose for Stampede lately. Why? You know, I have a harder time with binding jabs lately to like perfectly land them. So that's why I chose for Stampede. Because also reduce enemy movement speed by 60%. So if you have a Nightblade or something and you do it, you first needs to clean or purge something like that to get rid of that snare or shuffle, you know. So that snare is very nice. You basically first do a charge in on someone. So I do a charge in on him. He has 80% reduced or 60% reduced movement speed, and then I do tack 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 tack. Because I don't have the snare, it's much easier for me to get close to him. So we're talking about the third skill, biting jabs. Yes, we are going for the stamina one. It's the first one of the Adric Spear. With all your buffs up, biting jabs can do nice damage. Let's say you have the Fighter's Guild as well. Tack. Get your morph up. Use biting jabs. You get a passive. Boom. 965 cycle damage. That's almost 1k. The nearest enemy takes 140% additional. So if you only have one enemy, you won't deal almost 1k. You will deal 40% on top of that. Number 4, we have our Execute, Reverse Slice. From the two-handed skill line. Nearby enemies take 53% of the damage inflicted. So that's basically, I didn't choose for the other mob because you already deal a ton of damage at target's low health. Now you probably think, Ruben, why didn't you choose for Radiant Destruction? Thing is, it's just not strong enough, you know. People can just too easily heal through it if they are not like at 5% or 10%. So Radiant Destruction would have an advantage over people who roll dodge too much. However, in this update people have to be more careful about roll dodging spam. Like now, for example, you see my stamina eating down. So people just can't spam it anymore. And to reverse slice just do so much more damage because you are a stamina focused build and it's so much more cheaper. This one almost costs 4k magicka and this one costs just 1.2k stamina. Or even 1.1k. Number 5, we have Rally. This is basically your buff and your heal. It's from a two-hand skill line. Gives you 20% damage bonus. Also use you for 755 every 2 seconds. And additional 7, almost 8k when ends. So that overall heal will heal you for like in 31 seconds. Well, that's 15 or 16 times multiplied by 7.5. That's, well, it's over 10k at least, and then an end tick of 8k. So basically just this can heal you for like 18k, but then over 30 seconds. So once again, you can either slot Werewolf or Flawless Downbreaker. Flawless Downbreaker, not Downbreaker Smiting, you want the damage bonus. So by the way, it's also a cheap ult, which is quite nice, especially when you do animation cancel like this. Then it can deal all its damage in one time. So now we go to the bow. Number 1, we have Lethal Arrow. Why? I found in Imperial City people use so much. Also afflicts enemy with major devour, which reduces the effectiveness of healing on them by 30% for 10 seconds. So that's the reason. It also can deal a lot of damage, dealing 7.5k poison damage and applying the poison status effect. So this one is from the bow, and it's the last one, Lethal Arrow. Number 2, we have Purifying Ritual from the Restoring Light. Why did I choose for Purifying Ritual? Yeah, this one is just cheaper. I don't need to longer duration because I'm basically just using to purge it. You can also purge meteors on yourself before they even hit you. Number 3, very important, Venom Arrow. Why is Venom Arrow so important? It's from a bow. The first one, the morph, shoots an arrow, dealing 2.8k poison damage and additional 4.4k damage over 10. It's an insta cast, it's very cheap, and it can also interrupt casting targets or put them off balance. And stun them. So it's very cheap, it deals okay damage, and you know, you need some good range. while a lethal arrow is really nice, you know, it's sometimes harder to shoot at someone when he is dodging or stuff like that, you know. So it's a very cheap one. Number 4, we have Resolving Fire. This is your heal. In case you can get this one from the Assault tree yet, we choose Resolving Fire, by the way, over Echoing Fire, because this one heals yourself more than the other one. The other one gives more AoE range, and this one gives yourself a bit more heal. Number 5, we have Retreating Maneuver. This one is something I changed. Sometimes I have Caltrop slotted, or you can basically slot anything you want. You can also slot Shuffle from Evasion, so you have more dodge chance. It's really what you want there. This is an open slot. But back to Fire, by the way, guys. In case you don't have Fire yet, you should get Rush Ceremony, and either of these monsters are good. If you are more in group play, I would recommend Breath of Life, because you then can heal your allies a little bit as well. Otherwise, you should get Honor the Dead, which will return Magicka to you. Now you probably think, oh, that doesn't heal you for a lot. Yeah, that's true, but you don't use your Magicka a lot either, so it will be sufficient along with your rally. But later on, when you can get it, get Resolving Fire. As an ult, we have Ice Comet from the Mages Guild. Why do we have Ice Comet? Basically, we have Ice Comet because the other morph is really nice, I gotta say, you know. It's really nice to like drop a meteor which gives ult return, and if it's really cheap, like if you have many enemies, you can even use this one directly out and deal a lot of AoE and DPS. However, in Imperial City there aren't lots of big groups. Yeah, I know you have these circs of 20 guys, but okay, who's going in there on average, you know? So this one is much better for like a 1 versus 3, 1 versus 1. Deals more damage and reducing their movement speed by 85% for 5 seconds. So it's a nice snare, it's nicer damage, it's just better than the Shooting Star which returns ult to you. That's the reason why I chose it. So now we got that handled out, I'm going to talk you guys through the gear. Let it be known that I don't have all the gear myself, neither did I in the videos. However, this build is already effective, which gives me a lot of good hope for the future, because it can become better. So we will just start with the sets that I'm using, and I will stay using. Shield Breaker, this is so nice. I did some fighting against sorcerers, and when they were at 6k out, they put a shield up, you know, with a heal bubble, and I was like, okay. And I did with your bow. Your bow is so nice against sorcerers. You just do pew, 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 pew. They will already do 8k, over 8k, just by light attacking this through the shields. Sorcerers have a tremendous problem against this. The average sorcerer really doesn't know what to do against. I had a fight with a guy, well actually there were 2. One guy was fighting with my battling jabs, and when the source was on this, I was just doing this. The guy just popped up his shield, you know. He didn't know what to do against it. He was just afraid, spamming his healing ward and then pointing away. Did some crit charge behind him, and then he died. He died it. So Shield Breaker, where do I wear him? Helmet, chest, waist, feet, and medium. Legs, yeah. So that's the Shield Breaker set. I also would recommend Ashen Grip. Why Ashen Grip? It's just a craftable set, so it would be very nice. However, I wouldn't say this is like the best for the end, you know. What I'm going to do myself now, for example, is these are Morak 10 and Bogdan's Night Flame, so I'm going to replace these with Ashen Grip. My bow probably as well later on. Gotta see, you know, Master Bow is still better than Ashen Grip. But if I get here to Ashen Grip up, I will get some weapon bonus, damage bonus, and when these are Veteran 16, it's craftable, so that's no problem. They are much better. However, the new set Molekena is very neat as well. So you probably want to get one Molekena here, then you just get one Ashen Grip here. The jewelry will then be replaced by the Agility set, which is this set. So basically this one will add 186 weapon damage, which is very nice. It will also give you some more max stamina. Okay, so that are the sets I want to go for. 3 Agility, 5 Shield Breaker, 2 Ashen Grip and 1 Molekena. Perhaps there is a better combination, you know. It looks really good for me at the moment. It looks not too expensive, you know, except for the agility, but I'm going to farm it myself. So yeah, that's what I'm going for. As the enchantments, I would recommend 2 reduced cost on the rings, 1 recovery on the necklace. And that's almost it, guys. We're now going to talk what drinks I'm going to use and how the champion system is in. So as drinks, I would recommend fetch rank 15. This is fetch rank 10, so that's, yeah, blue drinks. However, if you want more sustainability, you can also go for like purple ones, though I would really recommend the blue drinks. Overall, you have some very nice stats. You see maximum health is quite high, maximum stamina is quite high. We got everything up in stamina, by the way. Anyone interested? In case you want more health, though, don't enchant this with an health clip. You should get some points into health. Why? I will make a video about it. Why? If you want me to make a video about it, please let me know in the comments. Okay, so we're now going into the champion system. Oh, I still got quite a lot of champions points in spend apparently. Okay, so we have 10 in tumbling. Very important. Then we get 1 in musician, 15 warlord. You can get this one up to 20. After that you get mooncalf full. Get it full. 1 in tenacity as well, and perhaps 1 in healthy as well. After that you get mooncalf full. After that it's very nice to get warlord full as well. And then you can just look further. So now we go into the blue line. We have 1 in heavy weapon expert, 2 in bow expert, 10 in thaumaturge, because poison damage with the bow regarding that. Precise strike, 2 in piercing, and 61 in mighty. So like you can already see and probably now guess, I'm going for mighty to get it full. However, if you are feeling like you don't want mighty to get full, get precise strike up to like 10, piercing to 5, and thaumaturge maybe to 15, and you know, after you got mighty up perhaps. That's really up to you. That's what I would recommend. At the red tree, I'm really going into bastion, you know. I still want to get my shield a little bit better and I really like it. However, I also have some points in elemental defender and hardy, and I would recommend to get them perhaps to 15 as well, and get your medium armor folks a little bit more up. Get this one up to like 10 and get these up to 15 to 20. The bastion is nice though, but with this update I would recommend to get some points out of this and get these up a bit as well. This one is by the way nice as well, get one up in there as well. And that's already it, guys. That was pretty much the build. I used tripods as a drink buff. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed this video. More builds are coming up soon. Please let me know what you think about it. If you want to see this build live, I'm going to play it tonight and almost every day on my Twitch stream, www.twitch.tv/ElderScrollsOnlinemaster. Worst Twitch name ever, yes we know, yes we know, yes we know. But thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comment section what you think, and I hope this build will work for you. It really does work for me. It's very nice, very effective. Have a terrific day, guys. See you one day in Imperial. Peace out.